What's going on, YouTube? Today, we're locking in on the shoulders and carving out that boulder-like shape with a heavy-hitting dumbbell session. We're attacking the anterior, medial, and posterior heads using a lethal mix of targeted raises and rotational movements to get the job done. This workout combines the raw power of standard raises with the precision of unilateral and reverse grip variations to push your delts to the absolute limit and trigger maximum growth. Add a few of these movements to your next shoulder day to build serious width and functional strength. We're aiming for that 8 to 12 rep range and keeping the rest tight between 30 to 60 seconds to stay locked in that hypertrophy zone. Make sure you get a solid warm-up in to get the blood flowing and protect those shoulder joints before we start moving the weight. I'll see you after the pump. Let's get these gains. Single dumbbell front raises. The single dumbbell front raise is a focused isolation move that targets the anterior deltoid. By holding a single weight with both hands, you create a stable track for the movement, which helps in maintaining a strict mind-muscle connection and preventing the traps from taking over. Stand or sit upright, holding one dumbbell with both hands in front of your thighs. Keeping a slight bend in your elbows, lift the weight straight out in front of you until it reaches shoulder height. Squeeze at the top, then lower it with total control. Keep your core tight to avoid leaning back as the weight rises. Focus on lifting with the front of the shoulders rather than swinging the weight with momentum. Exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower. Alternating front raises. The alternating front raise allows you to isolate each anterior deltoid individually. This unilateral approach is perfect for identifying and correcting strength imbalances while ensuring each shoulder handles its own load. Stand with dumbbells at your sides, palms facing your body. Raise one arm straight in front of you to shoulder level, then lower it slowly before repeating the motion with the opposite arm. Maintain a steady torso and avoid rocking your body to cheat the weight up. Keep a slight bend in the elbow to protect the joint and focus the tension on the delt. Exhale on the way up and inhale on the way down. Reverse front raises. The reverse front raise uses a supinated, palms up, grip to shift the emphasis toward the inner portion of the front deltoid. This variation provides a unique stimulus that helps build a more rounded and complete shoulder profile. Hold a pair of dumbbells at your sides with your palms facing forward. Raise the weights straight out in front of you until they reach shoulder height. Pause for a split second at the peak, then lower them slowly. Keep your chest up and your shoulders pinned back to prevent rounding forward. Ensure the movement is slow and deliberate to maximize muscle fiber recruitment. Exhale as you raise the dumbbells and inhale as you lower. Dumbbell 90-degree lateral raises. The 90-degree lateral raise is a variation that reduces the lever arm length, allowing you to focus purely on the medial deltoid contraction. It is an excellent move for building the width that defines a powerful silhouette. Stand or sit with your elbows bent at a 90-degree angle and tucked at your sides. Maintain this L shape as you lift your arms out to the sides until your upper arms are parallel to the floor. Squeeze the side delts, then lower with control. Avoid shrugging your shoulders toward your ears. Keep the traps relaxed so the medial delts do the work. Imagine you are leading the movement with your elbows. Exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower. Dumbbell lateral raises. Standard dumbbell lateral raises are the gold standard for isolating the medial head of the deltoid. This exercise is essential for creating the capped shoulder look and increasing the overall width of your frame. Hold dumbbells at your sides with a slight bend in the elbows. Raise your arms out to the sides in a wide arc until they are level with your shoulders. Pause briefly at the top before slowly returning to the starting position. Lead the lift with your elbows and keep your palms slightly tilted downward at the top as if pouring from a pitcher. Keep your torso still to prevent using momentum. Exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower. Around the worlds. Around the worlds are a high-volume rotational move that keeps all three heads of the shoulder under constant tension. This exercise moves the joint through a full circular range of motion, providing a massive pump and improving mobility. Start with dumbbells at your sides, palms facing forward. Move your arms out and up in a large circular arc until the weights meet above your head. Reverse the circle back down to your sides with control. Maintain a slight bend in the elbows and ensure your shoulder blades stay retracted. Keep the movement fluid and avoid rushing through the circular path. Exhale as the weights rise and inhale as they descend. Seated bent-over raises. Seated bent-over raises are critical for isolating the posterior rear deltoids. By sitting and leaning forward, you lock your lower body in place, preventing the rest of your back from taking over the lift. Sit at the edge of a bench and lean forward until your chest is near your knees. With dumbbells hanging below you, raise them out to your sides until they reach shoulder level. Squeeze the rear delts, then lower slowly. Keep your neck in a neutral position and avoid jerking the weights upward. Think about pulling with the back of your shoulders rather than your traps. Dumbbell rear flies. Dumbbell rear flies focus on horizontal abduction to build the back of the shoulder. Strengthening the posterior delts is vital for shoulder health, stability, and maintaining an upright, balanced posture. Stand and hinge at the hips or use a bench for support. Raise the dumbbells out to your sides in a wide wing-like motion, squeezing the back of the shoulders at the peak. Lower them slowly to maintain tension. Focus on pushing the dumbbells out toward the walls rather than just up. Maintain a consistent bend in your elbows throughout the set. Exhale during the fly and inhale on the descent. One arm rear delt raises. The one arm rear delt raise allows for maximum concentration on the posterior delt of each shoulder individually. Working unilaterally helps fix muscle asymmetries and allows for a better peak contraction. Lean forward and support your non-working side on a bench or your knee. Raise the dumbbell out to your side using only the rear delt. Squeeze hard at the top and then lower it with total control. Ensure your shoulders remain square to the floor and avoid rotating your torso to lift the weight. Focus on the mind-muscle connection with the back of the shoulder. Exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower. Great job today. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay on track with your fitness goals. Catch you at the next workout.